What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another boxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaijus and Boxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share with everybody you think will like the content of this channel. You guys know what to do. You guys have been doing a great job. Thank you so much. We are on the verge of hitting 500 subscribers, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And for a thank you, I will be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. We just got to get over this little hump and we're golden, so I'm excited. I really am. I love giving stuff away to people, so you guys make it worthwhile. You really do. So but yeah, it's been a minute. I think I skipped last week and I didn't actually drop anything. Just wasn't feeling it, I guess. I don't know. Even though I have so much stuff to review and everything, it's just kind of crazy. So sometimes you just got to take a mental weekend, and stuff like that. So but yeah, I'm back, and I definitely am coming guns blazing because I am super excited for this one. This one is going to be amazing, and it already is. So I can't wait to show you guys. And oh man, I just love this. Love it. Really do. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. And before we get to the figure, you guys always know that I like to talk about the box and everything, and shed some light on the box and stuff like that, and the people who go into designing that. Well, this particular box, I don't have it actually, so I can't show you guys firsthand what it looks like. I will show a picture for you guys on screen and everything, just to kind of show you what it looks like. It's nothing too crazy, which is okay then. We're not really missing a lot and everything. So as you can see, it is just a picture of the head of what we're going to be talking about today. Yes, oh my gosh, we are talking about Gyaos, and not just any Gyaos. We are talking about Super Gyaos from the Heisei Gamera trilogy. And of course, it is the Monster Maker 28 Gyaos. Holy buckets. I'm excited, like I said. So yeah, there's nothing really going on with this box. It's just a picture on the front of said model kit and everything like that. If you guys know model kits, they don't do anything flashy with boxes. It's usually just a picture of the kit in there, and that is it. There's nothing on the sides, bottom, top, whatever. It's just kind of plain Jane, and that's it. That's all it is. So it's okay that I don't have the box. I'm really not missing anything, but just I wanted to show you what it was, and yeah, what we are going to be talking about, because this is a beautiful figure. Oh my goodness. So yeah, let's get right into this, because I want to talk about it. And here is, oh my goodness, look at this thing. This thing is fire. Oh my goodness gracious, this thing is amazing. Just look at it. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. Absolutely love this. So the backstory to this is that Mr. Niwa-san, the sculptor and one that is behind Monster Maker 28, or Shunzuki Niwa is his real name. He is in charge of sculpting everything from Monster Maker 28. I'm pretty sure he is the one in charge of it and everything. He does everything. It's his line. So on September 30th of 2022, he had teased possibly something that he was working on. He does this. He has his own little website, I guess you could call. He has a blog on that website, and he, throws up updates a lot of times on there about what he's doing or how the progress is coming for said figure and stuff like that. So I follow that and everything, because I'm a huge fan of Monster Maker 28. If you've seen my videos in the past, I have a handful of figures or model kits from Monster Maker 28. I think they are some of the top, if not the top, sculpts for any iteration that they come out with and everything. They're, oh my god, I just love his work. It's so good. It's so accurate. It's amazing. It really is. So that's when he posted, and I was really excited. Like, we haven't gotten anything for Super Gyaos at all for like a super realistic figure model kit. Nothing, you know. So I was really, really excited to see that. He was getting ready to debut this at Winter Wonderfest in February of 2023. So that is when they officially went on sale. He said on his blog that he hadn't been to a Wonderfest in a very long time, so he was very excited to be back, and he was unveiling this new kit. Unfortunately, this kit he only had, I believe, like 12, maybe 15, if I understood correctly. So not a lot. New people that were going to Wonderfest, and I asked said people if they could try to pick this up for me. I knew it was going to be a hot ticket, and I was right. It was gone immediately. So, you know, I couldn't get it, didn't have a chance to get it. You know, they tried, I appreciated it, and just no luck. So I was like, man, that sucks. You know, I'll just have to wait. Maybe I see it on Buy. Saw them on Buy, little pricey for what I wanted to pay, because I know what these things retail for and stuff, and I know, you know, a lot of people they just try to scalp, just like eBay and stuff like that. It happens on Buy. It always happens on the secondary market and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a given. So you just kind of have to know what you're willing to pay for this. Well, nothing came in my range, so didn't do it. Fast forward to G-Fest. I'm in contacts with the people who run Kaiju Modeler. They said that they were going to get a shipment in and stuff like that of Gauss and everything. Turns out that he could not fulfill that shipment and everything, so I still had to wait. I talked to them at G-Fest this last year or this year, and you know, just you know, talking and everything. They said they were going to still get a shipment in, but they just didn't know exactly when. So I said, okay. So brings me to Marcellus Winters. You guys all know him. He is a great, great guy in the community. He is an up and coming model kit builder, painter himself. He has taken that area of collecting by storm. He really has. And not just how he builds and paints, by what this guy buys and collects. Like, he is just crazy, crazy on acquiring these super, super hard to find model kits and everything, and super, super expensive model kits, mind you. So he's just crazy. He's just always getting something and everything. I'm happy to say he is a good friend of mine and everything. We talk and everything. So great guy, and he knew I was in the market for a Gauss kit. He had gotten one himself, I believe, on Buy, and so he knew I was in the market and stuff like that. And recently, a couple of months ago, he went to a convention around his neck of the woods. I don't know the convention offhand, but actually, Kaiju Modeler was going to be there. So they only had two kits there, and he asked me if I could get one. And I was like, heck yes, like, get one. I want it. And he did. He got one for me. I paid him, and I was super happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited, you know, and everything. So then recently, he's been building and painting it and everything like that. And finally, it has arrived, and I can finally say that I have my first piece from Marcellus Winters. Man, this thing is amazing. I just can't say that enough. This thing blew my socks off when I opened up the box. Like, this thing was great. No damage, no nothing for the kit. It came just like this, all assembled and everything. It is resin, so it means that it's very fragile, but he packed it just great, and just everything just came out really, really good. So I was really happy. So Marcellus, buddy, you are the man. I love you for this. This is just amazing. Thank you for getting it for me and then building and painting it. So I really want to say thank you to Marcellus. He is just a great guy, funny, just overall, just amazing, amazing human being. He really, really is. So I just love him for it. So thank you, thank you. This is just it's awesome. It really, really is. I've been wanting this thing for a while, and now having it, it's mind blowing. So I just love it. So yeah, let's get a good look at said figure, real good look at him and stuff like that. Because man alive. I don't even know if the camera and everything that's coming up on screen is going to do this thing justice, because this thing is just absolutely on another level, dude. Like, this is just fantastic. I cannot get over how well he did this and everything. Just the shading is just done so well and everything. His painting skills are just next level. It really is. And oh god, I just love it. I mean, you can see all the little veins and everything in his wings and stuff. I love the shading, the subtleness going from like your normal wing color into like the red into the brown and everything. Um, it's just amazing, amazing. And I love this sculpt. The sculpt is so so great. This is, oh man, the most accurate super gauss you're ever gonna see. And I'll stand by that. I don't care who is gonna try and do this, but this is just amazing. I just love this. God, just and how he got all the subtle tones and the highlighting, and just the painting is great. I love the red like belly that goes up um, from the bottom of like his abdomen all the way up to his neck and everything. He accented the veins on his neck and everything. It's just great. His eyes are that deep red and everything. It's just amazing. His mouth is perfect. I mean, even the front of the wings, it's same thing that you see from the back. That subtle transition and everything. Even his feet, he got the red nails and everything, because Super Gauss had the red nails and everything. Even has the highlights for red and everything. It's, oh man, I just absolutely love this. I mean, with the sculpt of this thing and the paint job that he did, it's just absolutely insane. And as you can see, his tail is just like his wings, with that subtle transition with the red and the uh, orange and the brown and like the whitish ivory kind of color for his wing. I mean, it all just ties together so so good. This thing is just amazing. It really really is. Oh man, and just looking at this thing is just awesome. Like I said, from the sculpt to the paint job, everything on this is absolutely perfect. Perfect. Oh man. And he's a little unstable and everything with his standing, and Marcellus knew that, so he took the liberty to kind of making a homemade peg that kind of goes into his tail, that's going to stabilize him a little bit more, so I don't have to worry about him tipping it over. Obviously I still have to be cautious, and everything. He's not, he doesn't have the biggest feet, the biggest ankles and everything. Yes, this is resin, but still, he can still topple over and break. So I still have to be very careful with this and everything. But yeah, I love that he thought of that particular portion of doing the model and everything. He took that extra liberty to make sure that this thing is going to be safe, even when it's just sitting on a shelf and everything like that. So my hat's off to you, buddy. Thank you for seeing that extra portion and everything. And even on the back, that I'm noticing, which is really, really cool, is that you can kind of see that line that kind of goes up his back all the way to his head. I believe that's kind of like the portion where the actress actually got into the suit. So that's really cool. That's even, like I said, suit accuracy from Niwa. That's just really, really cool. I just absolutely love those little details. And yes, you heard me right. It was an actress, a woman who played in Super Gauss. Her name was Yumi Kamiyama, and she was the officially second woman suit actor or actress to play in a kaiju suit. I think she actually beat Ray Oda, who played Baragon in GMK. But there was actually one other actress that played in a kaiju suit that escapes me right now. But I know Yumi was the official second to do it and everything, which is really, really cool. Especially for a iconic monster kaiju as Gauss. That's really awesome. Like, I had heard and read that Shinji Higuchi, who was the director of special effects for Gamera Guardian of the Universe, that he wanted a female to be in this suit because they wanted Gauss to be have more of a female figure kind of thing, and everything, just because it can reproduce and everything like that. Um, Really really cool, very different and everything. Higuchi also wanted females to try to get into the suit acting or special effects kind of field for the movies, because I mean it's mostly made up of men and everything like that. So he really wanted to change it up a little bit, which is really really cool. And yeah, she did a phenomenal job. I absolutely love this. I like Gauss. uh, to me, Gauss is the equivalent of King Ghidorah for Godzilla. Gauss is that to Gamera. Like, he is the nemesis. He is the one who always shows up, the one that is in the most movies and everything. It's it's great. Like, super super cool. Just a unique kind of a vampire bat kind of thing. I love the Showa Gauss movie. As you guys know, I've done my review of the X Plus Gauss and Gamera set and everything. I just love that movie. I really do. I love the tone and everything about it. And this movie is right up there too. This was my first Heisei Gamera film that I watched. Obviously, I watched them in order, but I don't know if I've explained exactly the backstory of how I watched it. So I didn't know that the Heisei Gamera series was out and everything like that. So I actually was home one day in 1996 or maybe even 97 when it officially kind of came over here. I can't remember. So I would have been what, 10, 11? Yeah. And so I was watching TV, and at the time we had cable, and everything. And then you have your pay per view channels and stuff like that. And I happened to just scroll, and I actually saw this movie playing on pay per view. And I was like, holy crap. And so I set a timer and everything. I asked my mom, hey, can I watch this? Can you buy this for me? Blah, blah, blah. And she said yes, thankfully. And I still remember this day when I did this, is that I made supper and everything. I had the TV to myself. I have two older brothers and a younger sister, so there was four of us in the household. So it was hard to get the TV, honestly. So I made sure I had the TV. I made supper for myself. I sat down, I ordered it, and I watched it while eating, and I just absolutely loved it. Very expensive. I mean, mind you, if you guys remember, pay per views were not cheap. I believe this thing was like $30 to watch. So yeah, it wasn't a cheap movie, but I absolutely loved it. I still remember to this day like how I watched it and everything, and I was blown away with this movie. I really was. Like, it was so next level, and a lot of people still talk about it now that it's the best trilogy in the kaiju genre and stuff like that. And they're really not wrong. It's so so good. And this is my second favorite movie in the Heisei series, right behind Legion and everything like that. So it's amazing. I love this film. It really catapulted Gamera to another level with that series and stuff like that, especially for me too. Um, I had liked kind of Gamera, but I didn't like him at the same time because I grew up with Godzilla. I was a Godzilla fan. Everything about Godzilla I loved, and I didn't like that there was competition for Godzilla. And until I gotten older, it's like, you know what? Who cares? I still like it and everything. And as I get older, I become more and more a fan of Gamera and stuff like that, with collecting and just watching things and stuff like that. It's just amazing, and I just really really love it. And I fell in love with this movie. This movie was really great. It was awesome. Gauss looked amazing in it. Gamera looked amazing in it. Special effects were incredible, and it just kicked off something that was just higher than what we've seen from the kaiju genre so far. Don't get me wrong, the Heisei series was really great and everything like that. But it wasn't as like serious as what the Heisei Gamera gave us. And Heisei Godzilla is good in its own way. and everything, but the seriousness, the tone, was a lot darker in the Gamera series for Heisei. So, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on that and everything, and that's why I think they are drawn to that a lot more. And the story is very deep and everything, and the kaiju action is just top notch. It really is with the special effects and everything. So, it's awesome. So I love it. But yeah, this figure is just amazing. I just can't get over this. I really love it. Thank you, Marcellus. You are a master at your craft. You really are. And just thinking how you kind of took the model kit building um, community by storm with your building and painting to collecting them and everything to taking commissions and everything and doing them for people and stuff. I just love it. Like stuff like that is amazing, and people like him are amazing. Same thing in Mark Sang Yang. Like these guys just have skills that I and a lot of us don't have, but like we want this kind of stuff. And I love that we have people like that in the community that are going to do that for us. And of course, we're going to pay for their services and everything. We don't expect anything less. They're doing us a service and um, doing their best work for us and everything, and it's amazing. So of course we're going to pay them for their time and everything. So but yeah, it's just great that there are people like those two and Burley Vang and others that are in this community that I'm spacing out right now, and everything. But I've only dealt with two people so far for building kits and stuff like that for me and painting them and all that stuff. And that's Mark and Marcellus now. So you guys are definitely amazing at what you guys do, and just keep it up because um, you guys definitely have talent for it, and it's really cool. It's next level. It's stuff that we don't have. I don't have. I don't have this talent and everything. So I just love to have it. Plus, having something in my collection that I can say, "Hey, he built and painted this for me. Like, look at this. This is on par or even above par of like the bigger companies that make thousands of figures, and paint them and stuff like that. But this is just even better than them. Companies for this, they have people who do this on a regular basis and everything, and have been doing it for years and stuff like that. And then you have somebody like this where they come out of nowhere and like, hey, I can do that, and they're willing to absorb the information and learn and stuff like that, and make their craft the best that they can be, and then some, and then put it out for people and stuff like that. It's awesome. It really is. But yeah, let's get a couple size comparisons before we get out of here. And yeah, that'll be it. All right, here is size comparison number one. I have the X Plus 30 centimeter Gauss from 1967, Gamma versus Gauss. And of course, you can see, the design is very similar to what we got from Showa to Heisei. Obviously, they kept it very similar, very it's a very unique design and everything like that. But I just love it. Like they made the wings a lot shorter, just like they did with the Showa, along with the Heisei and everything like that. They kept his look, especially the shape of his head and everything on both of them, and just the overall presence of the Heisei Gauss is exactly paid homage to the original Showa design and everything like that. I just love it, and it's just an updated version of Gauss and everything. Meaner, uglier looking. It's just really cool. But obviously, you can see the size comparison. They're basically the same. I believe the MM28 kit is supposed to be a 32 centimeter kit, so he's probably just a hair taller than him and everything. If I get him close, you can kind of see that, up here, the tip of his head for the model is a little bit taller than this Gauss, and his head is actually reared back on this Gauss, on the X Plus Gauss. So really, if it was flat, he'd actually be a little bit even shorter too. So yeah, it's about 32 centimeters, which is great because then it means that he scales very well with the 30 centimeter line, and that's what I want. That's what I collect, is 30 centimeter and above. So it definitely fits right into what I'm looking for and everything like that. So that's size one comparison. Right. And here is size two. And I had to do the Guardian of the Universe himself, Gamera, from their respective movie and everything like that. This is Gamera in 1995. So yeah, this looks great. He is a tad small, I think. I know Gauss was a little bit bigger than him and everything, but not this big. And I don't necessarily think it's the kit's fault. It's just that I think the X Plus is a hair too small for the 30 centimeter line, and everything. But overall, it still looks really really good together, because we don't have anything, like I said earlier, we don't have anything that is a suit accurate, movie accurate representation of Super Gyaos and everything. So having this is just amazing. I love it. I'm so happy to have it in the collection because we don't have anything like this before. And this is MM28's first non-Godzilla character in their line, and it's Super Gyaos. And I love that. I love that we're getting figures or characters that we haven't seen before, that just need more representation of them. I would love to see, um, others that we haven't seen that X Plus hasn't touched yet, that I know probably is out there for model kit form and everything, but you got to find it, and some of them are very hard to find and everything. So, but anything MM28, I'm going to get. I just love them. So, but yeah, this looks really, really great. Very, very cool. Try to get there you go. There's a good face off kind of thing. Like I said, Gauss is a little bit big and everything. I think if he was about couple centimeters bigger, he'd be perfect, because Gauss still was a little bit bigger than Gamera. You could kind of see that in the movie and stuff like that, where Gauss was a little bit taller than him. But still, this works very, very well with each other. It just, oh man, it looks amazing. I'm just so happy to have a Super Gauss in my collection. So, but yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Like I said, we are almost to 500 subscribers. Just a huge thank you. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this new review of the MM28 Gauss. Just, oh man, I just, like I said, I cannot get over this thing. This thing is just amazing in every single way. I just love it with the paint job, with the sculpt. I mean, oh man, this thing is just killer. It really, really is. I love the bent wings and everything. Um, yeah, I just the tilted head and everything. I mean, it's just phenomenal. It really, really is. And of course, Marcellus putting his spin, his little magic on this thing. I just love. Um, there was some things that we saw from Niwa when he first painted up like the prototype and everything, that Marcellus thought it should have been a lot darker, and I agreed with him, and everything. And Marcellus said he watched this movie like 5-6 times when he was painting this Gauss with another one and everything, because he really wanted to get it very accurate to the color and everything. And I think he really did. Like, I think he pulled it off 100%. And I just love that, because he's doing his research and everything, making sure this thing is just immaculate in every single way. And yeah, it's just amazing. And the sculpt, of course, from Niwa, he just knocked out of the park. This thing is just badass. It really, really is. So I love having this in the collection. And thank you, of course, again, to Marcellus Winters. You are the man, dude. Thank you so much. I have more from him to come, and everything. Really excited about it and whatnot. So, but yeah, stay tuned for that and everything, because this ain't the last, that's for sure. But I can say this is the first, a special Marcellus Winters edition and everything. So I just absolutely love it. And like I said, there's the little peg and everything for his tail. So, but yeah, just great. And oh man, I just love this thing. So, but yeah, I think that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, keep sharing, keep spreading the word. And of course, until next time, later.